What's up, everybody?
Call now for.
I'm nothing but a white boy in a modern world. Nothing but a white boy in a modern world. Bite my Oscar Mayer. I'm just a dumb white boy in the world. What an overcast and kind of rotten day today, guys. Ooh, our gas light just came on. Well, we ain't gonna, I don't know when we're gonna gas up. I don't know. I guess we'll have to gas up later tonight. I don't know. We got to go down to the, want to go down and see the boss and Janet tomorrow. That's gonna be, go ahead, dude. Go ahead. Don't let me slow you down. There you go. Get home nice and safe and sound. Such a nice person. All right, let's get the show on the road. Kelly, what's going on? Hello, Ronnie. How you doing? I'm just a white boy in a fractured world. That's all I am. Hey, Linda. Hey, Margie. How are you? It's just a white boy in a rotten world. Now we need to get some gas. I ain't gonna get it today. I'm gonna get it on the way tomorrow. I don't feel like it. Go get gas. I don't feel like it, Kelly. I don't feel like. Let me see what the squatters are doing today. Man, they got a whole village going over here. Yeah. Of course, it's all piled with junk. Okay, so Blackbird mailed the taxes off today. That's all done. We got the signatures on it in the mail. Should be good to go. Man, what an overcast day. Just, how was your soup? Oh, I had it for breakfast today. It was astounding. It was really good, Margie. I mean, really tasty. Hopefully Columbus loses. What happens? I mean, do we have this? Is the fate out of the Canadians' hands now? I mean, if Colombo wins, they're in, and the Canadians aren't. I mean, let's. How you doing, Shay? Let's talk to me like I'm a fifth grader here. All right. 1 second what? 1 second what? I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. I don't know. It's a constant state of confusion. You got shootouts and printouts and uploads and downloads, pucks and sticks and footballs and basketballs. Linda P, how are you doing tonight? Nice to see you. All right, here we are. Let's park our way. We got a spot. So stand by. Everybody, keep your drawers on. Somebody's got something plugged in over here. I don't know. Maybe it's just. I don't know. Hold on, man. All right, guys. I'll be back in a second. All right, you birds. Just for you, I invested $20 in scratch-offs tonight. I must be crazy. I don't like you guys that much, right? But, right, I have a heart. I can't take the Canadians' nonsense anymore. I don't know what's going on. Is he a new elephant circling the drain? Yeah, I saw that. Okay, let's get the show on the road here. Simple night tonight. What the hell happened here? Not many people around. Let's get this baby straightened out. We got lottery tickets tonight. Oh, okay, so if Columbus wins, they will be 2 points. So this is the end of the season anyway, right? Right, it's over today. So what are we worried about? The Canadians are in, right? But they're limping into the playoff picture now, unfortunately. So who knows what the hell that means, right? Shootouts, you get a point if you lose, you get 2 points if you win. Who in the hell knows? No, their last game is Thursday. What's up, Gary Class? How you doing? I can't keep up with it all. All right, there's the fence we pushed Biker Boy through. Bam! I get a thrill every time I see that fence. Biker Boy. What's up, Classic? How you doing? Another day in Murica. Somebody said it's another day in Murica. There's going to be many days in Murica coming up. Did I tell you the Canucks are out? I don't even know why they picked up their hockey sticks and gear this year. I mean, asked me at the beginning of the year, it just saved the season. You guys aren't going to make it. Right? I don't know. So, all right, well, let's get the dog back. Yeah, your dog just wants to take a bite out of my tire on the truck, right, on the van. So good afternoon, everybody. Welcome in. It is Tuesday afternoon. Tomorrow I'm going down to the Boston Janet's in the morning. Have some lunch. I should be live tomorrow evening. Going to check on the boss and see what's going on. Well, at least you said the name right. Whatever the hell they are. What kind of name is that? I don't know. You know, I mean, you could have called them the whale bones or the fish heads or the Vancouver fish heads, right? I don't know, the Vancouver, what do they call them? Octopi. the octopus. Is it octopus or octopi? I don't know which it is, man. If it's many octopuses, is it octopi? I don't know. I don't know. The whole thing just gives me gas. The whole play of, yeah, the crab. I don't know what the hell, the crabs, the dungeon, the king crabs, right? I guess it's too close to the kings, but right, the crabs, the Vancouver victory, right? There's a good one. Right, the big V, double V. Vancouver victory on the ice. Your Vancouver victory. I can think of a lot better names. Right. All right, we're on drugs. We're on our knees. We don't know what we're doing. We're just blown out. We don't know. How you doing, Bo Randall? What's going on? Beep, 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 beep. I'm in Vag Whip. I'm in Vag. I'm in, what does that say? Mystery says I'm in Vagina. Oh, I'm in Vegas. Hello, Shimei. How are you? Nice to see you. I feel high on life. It's another day in Murica today. I like Thomas Friedman's editorial today in the New York Times. Right? I've never been so fearful of the future of America. It's like, it's like, where you been, bro? Right? I like the way the dance hall's starting to fill up now. Shimei, how are you today? I always have to laugh. I sure miss that tree over there. I don't know. It just makes it look weird over there. So, yeah, the bro is high today. No soy boys, please. We don't have time for soy boys. So tomorrow I'm down visiting the Boston Janet. That'll be a good time. We'll do a wellness check. See how they're getting on. China restrictions, GTB. It's a failure to understand the Chinese mind, right? It's like a colossal failure to just not understand. All right, here we are. All right. You're waiting for that phone to ring. Like I said, it's going to be a long wait, dude. And, right, and I'm just saying, you'll probably be chewing the receiver off of the phone headpiece, right? How pretty. Like I said, these people have. You have 5,000 years of being pounded into the dirt. Do you think it's going to make that much of a difference? All right. You got the wrong idea there, boy. Okay, let's back in. Let's try not to chat. We'll just tap the poll. Ooh, there we go. That's pretty close. All right, there we go. That's basically what we got there. Order to deal. It's just, that's not the way you deal. Someone saw a rat in circus. Hey, Buttercup, baby. Somebody saw a rat. The whole place is infested, Mystery. You should be out there on the strip walking along, right? Having a good time. Right? There we go. Let me see this. Hold on a minute. What is boss sending here? Okay. He was sending me a picture of it in. Oh, no, you're sick now. Oh, no. Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry you're feeling poorly in Las Vegas. It's probably the heat or something. I don't know. It's probably very dry there. There's a man to hug and kiss. Well, guys, we got some scratchers to do today. I lost my mind here. We got Lotteria Grande, and we got Red Hot Poker. I think we've done Red Hot Poker before. Right. Went up to 1 million and went up to 100,000. All I know is my 401's taking a nosedive. Am I straight in here? Let me see. Yeah, it looked pretty good. It's just this parking lot's on. Let's see your hand to check your Band-Aid. There it is. Right. All freshly bandaged up today. Next Monday, these stitches come out. Oh boy, I'm going to decide whether I'm going to do the other hand or not. Coming up. How are you today, Shimei? Christine says, all I know is my 401k is taking a nosedive. I think a lot of people are going to discover that defined contribution retirement plans are right. They're not probably not the ideal vehicle for the next couple of years, the next 5 years or so. I guess it just depends when you're going to retire and everything. I don't know. Right, I could say a lot, but I, but I would suggest that you gird your loins because there's a big difference between looking at the front page of the New York Times today and then looking at the front page of the People's Daily. Right. Big difference. Trump doesn't need a 401k. I don't know. He might need a safe conduct passage out of the country. Right. Don't forget your golf clubs, right? What's up, little baby Coco? How you doing? Nice to see you. Thank you for the pictures today. I enjoyed them, Coco. Thank you. How sweet. I guess we're getting ready for the rally. I wish he would leave. I think I might take my Social Security early. Yeah, I can never tell people what to do with their blame Sleepy Joe for your 401k. Naomi, you're a hoot, right? Yeah, brother. It's just, he is tanking our country. Invest in Tesla, price is cheap right now. What's going on now? You know who I don't see lately? I don't see Elon Musk anywhere. Right? It's like, where's Elon? Right? Yes, I'm from Ukraine, Carson. How about you? I am Ukrainian. Proud Ukrainian. Sometimes Lithuanian. Tony Roman's had a $15 steak and lobster. Oh, I should have told you, mystery. Don't. Don't. Elon is doing the hard work and X is helping. I don't know. I haven't seen him around lately. Now I kind of have Elon withdrawal. I was seeing him every day. And Trump for the win. Elon is licking his wounds. Yeah, it was all good. Elon dealing with all his babies, mamas. Vincent, can you imagine that? What's this one's name again? Just give me a hint. Does it begin with a Z? Getting stuff done. Yeah, I don't know. No, I don't know. I wish I had your optimism. That's a beautiful thing. That's really a beautiful thing, but I just think he sort of stepped into it, right? I mean, the wrong chair at the wrong time. When the music stops, I don't know if you ever saw that movie. I don't know what the name of it, with Jeremy Irons and Demi Moore and about this, and I don't know what's his name, about they had to sell all the crap before the real estate market took a dump, right? Elon can more than his wounds. They're down today. I remember a few years ago I picked up a 1912 half dollar out of the soil in Los Angeles in Koreatown. That was pretty cool. A 1912 half dollar. I made your soup from last night, except I'm thinking it up delicious. Very good, Vincent. Hey, JT, mine was naturally thicker this morning because the pasta absorbs, it was al dente, so it absorbs some more of the thing. So I've got it all potted up and put away and ready to enjoy. It's nice and spicy. But no, I wish I had. Are the Bellagio lights worth going out sick for? You're not that far from Bellagio. If you're at Treasure Island, you're pretty close. You're pretty close there. Right. So yeah, it might be worth it. I don't know how warm it is. Hey Angus, will we see the next? We'll see the next mayor for Oakland today. Boy, what did you have? Big job that's going to be, Oakland. That's going to be a huge job with all the cuts coming from government and money's gone to cities and all that stuff. Ooh. Yeah, 90. Needing an ID to order Dayquil today, but don't need an ID to vote. How close is the Golden Nugget? It's a pretty good haul from Treasure Island. You're going to have about a 2.5 hour, about a 2-hour walk down there. Yeah, it's a good hike. I've gone from downtown all the way all around Circus. It's a good 6-7 mile back and forth. So it's a good haul. But yeah, Mystery, I would say more than the fountains, it'd be very nice to walk through the shops and see if it's crowded, see if anybody's buying any luxury goods. They got Tiffany's up there, and they have beautiful glass in the lobby area, like glass hanging tchotchkes from the ceiling. Trump, will it ever end? No, GTB, it's just getting going here. It's just getting going. I mean, the rain hasn't even hit the ground yet, so to speak, okay? Right? The rain hasn't even hit the ground yet, all right? So I'm just saying, if you think it's gonna get your attention, I did a video 4 months ago. Your life will change dramatically coming up, and I stick by every word I ever said to that. Trixie, how are you? So I would go to Bellagio and walk around up there. If you're inside too and you look out the windows like at the back of the restaurant, you have a very unique view on the fountains at Bellagio, and you have a beautiful view across the street at the Paris Hotel and Casino. That's very nice. It's a very photogenic part of the strip. Yeah, the show has just begun. The rain hasn't even hit the ground yet, okay? Have I ever been to Milpitas? I don't think I have. I've been to San Leandro. I walked from Lake Merritt all the way to San Leandro on International Boulevard. It took about 5 Saturdays to walk that whole distance, but it was pretty amazing. What's going on, Lee Hale? I met some interesting characters, had some interesting threats, but all in all, it was quite the thing. I can go tomorrow night. You can. I'm trying to think of something that you can do at Treasure Island tonight. You might want to try the low roller strategy, just minimal bet on some slot machine, see if you can win a little bit of money. I don't reckon we're gonna get any sun today. There's parking guy. You don't like to see me in the visitor area. So GTB, the rain hasn't even hit the ground yet as far as things are going. Hey Alan, as I was saying earlier, it's a very difficult situation in sales and in marketing and business development when you're sitting there waiting for that phone to ring. And you are just like, wow, right? I mean, ring, come on, call. And that phone not ringing is them not calling. I mean, it's been a terrible misjudging of the way international relations should be, and the way that they should be conducted. And now it's like a tiger by the tail. How do you let it go? You have the Federal Reserve, which is in there buying bonds hand over fist, attempting to do its best to drive down interest rates. Probably bloated its balance sheet right now with bond holdings, notes. You have the dollar, which is not budged off of its lows. You have gold, which is still pegged at its high. So nothing's really changed. Have you ever spoke to your member of Congress? Just to say hi, recently we had Congressman Mike Thompson and Congressman Jared Huffman up here at the rally in front of for the federal workers a few weeks ago. And we just said hi to each other. I was live. This is commentary, right? This is economic and political commentary. Catching crabs. So what did you say? Stuff went up at Kroger. 50 cents. Some of these companies are just opportunists. We saw the same thing happen during the pandemic. Once one company raised prices, they all jumped on the bandwagon, even if they didn't have to or want to. They still said, hey, it's a good time. We've got a good cover story right now. Let's put our price up. Yeah, I like NBA. What's up, Gods and me? How you doing? Yeah, they price gouge. It's common knowledge that if as soon as they get that cover story of, I'm sorry, our inflation, our costs have gone up. I got to go with the Warriors. They're the team here. But Memphis is a very good team. I think the Warriors are favored. Once they see a reason, the price just go up. You just ask. It's a beautiful cover story. Look, well, Fred put his prices up. There's Jack's prices are up, and you expect me to just stay the same? So I have to eat it. I have to eat it. No, I don't think so. We're putting our prices up too. Will they stick in the face of demand? Probably not. It's one thing to do it on the grocery side. It's another thing to do it on discretionary things that you don't have to buy. That's a whole different kettle of fish. But I am quite sure that the farmers, the United Agricultural, the United Farms of America, and United Beef Packers of America, the phone is ringing off the hook at the White House. Hey, Livia, I'm having a great day. Mr. President, we need help. We was just backed up. Yeah, soybeans are up this week. We need help. Look at lumber. Look at what's happened to cotton. Just look at cotton prices. And the thing is, we haven't even come to the big sell yet. This is just the opening day. Gas in Chattanooga is $2.33. That's really nice, gambler. I'm still paying about 5 clams. It's hard to believe. The suppliers rent shelf space at the stores. Do you know the NBA plays? Yes, I do. NBA clips. All right, we'll do one small scratcher here because everybody's salivating here. We have red hot poker. Scratch off all cards. If any of your hands beat the dealer's hands, win the prize is shown. Aces are high. All right. Here we go. Right. Okay, we're going to check and see. Dealer, they always have 3 of a kind. And beating 3 of a kind is not easy. Okay, so the dealer's got a pretty lousy hand. A pair of queens. Not super lousy, but we should be able to best that. 2 queens and a 10 kicker. All right, our first hand, 2, 3, 4, 7, ace, nothing. Second hand, 2, 3, 9, 10, king, nothing. Third hand, 2, 4, 7, king, ace, nothing. Man, we could get skunked right here. Queen, jack, 9, nothing. We could get screwed on this one. We don't have nothing. Wow, I don't know what's going on, boys. We're just getting some lousy cards. All right. Okay, so we don't have anything. We couldn't even make a pair on that. We couldn't even make a rotten pair. Oh, boy. We couldn't even beat a pair of queens. All right, let's see if we get a fast uncovered 50 and win 50. Let's see. Let's just say uncover 50 and win 50. All right, we got nothing on that one, guys. Oh, man. Oh, no. Look who it is. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Please walk by the van. Please walk by. Please walk. Thank you. I'm not a winner. I couldn't even beat a pair of queens that the dealer had. The top 5 is what the dealer had, a pair of queens with a 10 kicker. I got nothing. I got nothing. All right, so there goes $5 right off the bat right there. It's ugly days. Ugly, ugly days. I don't really want anything happening. Biden's going to speak tonight. Oh, yeah. I wonder what he's going to say. He'll be very circumspect. He won't. I don't think he'll say too much. Right. As long as your keys are anything they can. No, I'm not DUI, Jay. Are you kidding me? You think I've been drinking down here? I haven't had a drink in like 19, 20, 21 hours. But this woman doesn't like it because I free roll over here. $5 near rental car return. Yeah, it's terrible. So, Trixie, who's going to win the election today? Who's going to win? Why doesn't he call? Oh, please call me. Oh, please call me. Please call me. Oh, please call me. Let's make a deal. Ooh, I got pressure on me. Do. Gas going up to $3.15. It's amazing. I voted for Lauren Taylor. He's unprepared according to his smear campaign. I like. Oh, Trixie, I love your logic, right? Victimized by the smear campaign. So of course of course, that's who I went with. I like that. I don't know how old Barbara Lee is. I doubt if she has the energy to really do anything. I don't know. Hey, Nick. He was asleep, Buttercup. Bernie Sanders had a big crowd, which surprised me in Idaho yesterday. I wonder what they're doing up there. I have no idea. We should be riding our Stingray bikes anyway. Lee Hale, you got to get off your duff. You have to get off your duff. No kidding, dude. And how many were buses? Naomi, you're a hoot, I'll tell you. How many were bussed in, right? I don't know. I'm just saying, what is? I guess she has presidential aspirations for 2028. I don't know. We might be under martial law by then. Where's Amanda hug and kiss? Ooh, ooh, ooh. The purge begins in 2 months, 4 days, 22 hours, and 14 minutes. Ooh, hello, Stu. Ooh, ooh. Or she be kicked out? I don't know. It's way too early to think about that. I don't even know if Bernie will be around by then. I don't know. He can't keep up a barnstorming schedule of just right. Indian, LA. There was 30. I don't think they bust in that many. Do you think they bust in people at all, or do they have a rolling thunder that follows them? I don't know. What are they expecting to hear at the rally? I don't watch TV, so I don't know. I'm not sure. I prefer Bush beer myself, Stu. Bush Light. Sometime I'll tell you the story about Bush Light and my first encounter with Bush Light in Las Vegas. If you're still around, I think you'll enjoy it. Oof. These geniuses are trying to figure out how to work the ticket machine. Yeah, if you know anything about the channel, Stu, you've seen Bush Light is the preferred beer here. Or just, what is it? Or just put those two in a barn, a tornado hits and it's swoosh gone. You say, why was America? Euro motif says, why was America the greatest country in the world? They're against the oligarchy. Did you guys not see that the Trump administration is in process of putting a tax package together that's going to tax millionaires? That's the level of fear that's that's infusing the White House right now. That's a high level of fear. Heading to the aquarium. Is that still a thing up there? The National Aquarium in Baltimore. They ticket in the parking lot. Is that, yeah, this is the train station and I've never gotten a ticket. So if she tells me to move, I just scoot on over to the Chevy's lot. This Buttercup baby calls BS. BS. Right. Can I have those sunglasses? Yeah, it's just pretty sharp, huh? FBI on stakeout. What a mellow night. I love Tuesday nights. I don't see anybody down here. I have definitely noticed a decrease in trade over the last 2 months. Absolutely. There's been a decline. I think people are starting to hold on to their money a little more. What's up, Beaver Sticks? How are you? We're trying to ace out when the next little particulate matter is going to hit the rotating fan blades. Imagine trying to run Apple Corporation these days. They're flying $1 billion worth of phones out of India and shit. Oh man, what a mess! What a 24-karat mess. It is a very chill evening. Oh boy. What's up, Angus Kiss? It's like a giant shakedown. How's the wrist doing? Do you notice how much better? Not so much the grip, but I don't have the tingling and right. Hey, doctor, I don't have the tingling and the numbness anymore in this hand. So that's the good news. What's going on, Dr. Frankenstein? We're just talking about the proposed taxes on millionaires coming up. What's on the agenda today? We're just sitting and chatting a little bit. Tomorrow I'm going down to see the Boston Janets. We got a couple lottery scratchers we've been doing today, and I really haven't had much success. The last time I did $4 or $5, I didn't get anything. I just did a $5 win today, and I didn't get jack. Slim pickings. This is just a Amanda-style country club chat. Stick with slot machines. That seems to be the fortune. That definitely seems to be my fortune in life. But I thought Thomas Friedman, his opinion piece in the New York Times today, I've never feared so much for the future of my country. I mean, this guy's been around a long time, right? The first thing that came to my mind is, welcome to the party, dude. What do you think I've been talking about the last year? Welcome to the party. We're about to be the new peasant class. The end of the Gilded Age. Yeah, we're going camping. Lost one line. Good to see you, Propusio. How are you? Like they'd had 20 or more free scale semi holders. I wouldn't get them blaming the stakeholders for anything these days. And the weird thing, yeah, that the Chinese foreign minister for Hong Kong was in Hong Kong giving a speech, and there's still repercussions of when J.D. Vance said that it's peasants in China building products for peasants to ship to America and for Americans to buy, and it's like, that didn't go over real big, right? And he's like, you're pretty short order. You're going to find out who the next peasant class is in the world. I thought, wow, all right, let's turn down the heat a little bit on the pot here. Let's turn down the heat a little bit on the pot. It speaks for me. What's your thoughts? Barbara Lee speaks for me. Race in Oakland. Trixie is down in the Oakland area. She said she voted for the smear campaign. The person who was heavily smeared in the campaign. Figuring that had to be the right choice. Which was kind of funny. The only difference is we're leveraged to the hilt over here, and our Federal Reserve is already in there buying hand over fist our own bonds. loading up their balance sheet once again. It's like sticking your finger into a dam that's leaking. I don't know. I'm pretty appalled by what I'm seeing behind the scenes. I think all this bravado is pretty costly. This thing isn't advancing at all. I'm on the wrong thing. Make sure you're on all messages. All right. Okay, let's get on to our second ticket. We got a $5 Lotteria Don Clemente. So what we're doing here is scratch the caller's cards and the one bonus cut to reveal 15 symbols. Scratch the match the caller's card. Match all 4 symbols in a horizontal line, vertical or diagonal line. Man, that sounds too complicated to do. What do you got the $10 one here? Oh, another one with collar cottage. Oh, brother. Scratch the caller's cards, okay? I figure if the boys in the hood can do it, I should be able to do it. All right. Bonus colors. All right, we got them all scratched. Right there, right down the line. What do we got? Gallo, Barril. This is all in Spanish, man. What the hell? I'm just a white boy in a Mexican world. Let's see. El Barrio, La Luna. What is this? El Nope, El Nopal. El Nopal. El Melon, El Caro, El Caso, La Serena, La Haraz, El Mundo, El Sol. Man, I can't. Let's see. The demand kid advance throughout the divided they fall. It's the hand that we have been dealt and not smart enough to fold. How you doing? What the hell that? He do Cobra John. How you doing? I wonder what the hell that person's. Now what do? We got them scratched. And the one to reveal 15 symbols. Scratch the corresponding symbols on the Lotteria card that match the caller's card symbols. Match all 4 symbols in a complete horizontal, vertical, or diagonal line in the Lotteria card to win the prize shown on that line. I have a Lotteria, which was a huge mistake. All right, we're going to just scratch everything like crazy. Scratch the corresponding symbol. Let's see if we got any lined up. Now what do? Did match the caller's card symbols. Match all 4 symbols in a complete. We don't have a hand. Yeah, we have a hand. Do we have a La Bota, a boot? Nope. We have the moon. We have the El Catorio. I don't know what the hell that is. Some kind of weird looking bird. We got nothing there. La Pera. Pear. We ain't got no pear. Bel La Chalupa. El Gallo, El Pescado, La Rana, La Escalera, Ladder, El Paragos. There's nothing on here. Las Jarras, I don't see any pear. The La Botas. I get a headache. Okay, we got the barrel. We got some kind of weird looking frog thing here. Boy, this thing is a blowout. La Chalupa. What a disaster. The hand. We've got La Bota, La Luna, El Cotoro. La Chalupa, El Gallo. This is like pulling teeth. We got that. El Pescado, fish. No. Wow, what a blowout. Nothing. All right, we got nothing. Oh, man. It's so complicated. Just tell me. Some people just take it in and scratch the back of it. Right? I don't know what's going on. It's a cartel bingo scratcher. It's good for learning Spanish. El Barrel. El Gallo, which is a rooster. Right? La Luna, the moon. La Escalera, the ladder. El Mopal. I guess that's a cactus. I don't know. It's either that or somebody getting electrocuted. I'm not sure which it is. Right. La Rosa. El Caso. That's like a wash tub or a basket. El Malone. La Chalupa. La Serena. Las Jars. El Sol. La Mano. Hecho a mano, made by hand. La Campana, a bill. Okay. Oh, man. Wow. Scratcher's luck is just terrible. Look at how complicated this thing is. Right. This one looks like it's in English. The pitcher, the bell, the hand, the world, the barrel, the cello, the rooster, the crown, the fish. Was there any bonus game on this one? I don't know. Oh, man. I got nothing. We didn't even get a bonus game on that. Oh, wait a minute. Woo, we almost lost the back of it. Hold on a minute. Cha-ching, here we go. Has anyone ever noticed the racist warning labels? All right. The winning card is El Pescado. Okay, we ain't got no fish. So we blew out on that. El Cabon. Norway, here I come. Bye for the rest of your life. What's up, golden boy? I don't feel the least bit lucky with this baby. Fiesta spot. What is the Fiesta spot? Rainbow. Uncover 50. We didn't get nothing there. The crown, the heron, the crown, the heron, the moon, the boot, the pine tree, the cello, the rose, the boiled, the rooster, the fish, the tree, the ladder, the barrel, and the flower pot. We don't even have to scratch them off. We can just look at them. Right. Okay, we got nothing on the boot on that one. Let's see. The hand. Talk to the hand. No, we don't got a hand. So we're blown out on that one. So we're no good on that diagonal. The umbrella, we ain't got an umbrella. The pitcher, the barrel, the rooster, the mermaid, we don't have that. The rose, the flower pot, we ain't got no drum. So we just pretty much blew out. Wow. It's like the fastest 20 bucks I ever blew through here. Okay, that's one card. The bell, do we got a bell? We don't got a bell. The flower pot, the ladder, the crown. We don't have a bell. Pitcher, boot, rooster. Wow, just nothing. Frog, barrel, arrows, cheller, fish. The crown, do we have a crown? How about a rooster? Do we have a rooster? We ain't got no rooster. Oh, wow. We just totally blew out on this card. I mean, totally, talk to the hand. We just totally blew out on this card. Yep. A barrel rooster. We got a frog. We don't have a frog. Fish, rooster. Wow. Boot. We don't have a pitcher. Man, oh man, what a nightmare. This is because Amanda Hugginkiss put a curse on this card. I'm guarantee you. The tree, the barrel, the flower pots, and the ladder. Wait a minute, we might have won 10 bucks. The ladder, the flower pots, the barrel, and the tree. All right, we got 10 bucks on that. All right. We got that row right there. All right, so we're 50% of the way there. Let's see if we got any other tree, cactus, watermelon. You got to really look carefully. The deer, this weird looking deer, I guess that's what that thing is. It looks like a dog with a deformed head on it. The hand. The world, the fish, the cello, the rooster. Where's the fish? El pescado. Oh, we do have a fish here. Hold on, man. We do have a fish. The fish, the cello, the rooster. I thought we had a rooster. Yeah, we do. And the crown. Yes, I think we got another row here. We got our money back. Ah, yes. I'm such a winner in life. The crown, the rooster. Where's that ugly little rooster? The cello. We got that. And we got the fish. Where's our multiplier here? Scratch all. Where's our multiplier? Oh, boy. Let's be sure. Do we got anything else? The ladder, the barrel. We don't have an arrows. The bell. We got no bell. The moon, the boot, the pitcher. We got some weird looking deer stand. I don't know if it's a deer. It looks like a dog with a weird looking head on it. I don't know what it is. Almost frightening looking. I hope a kid never sees this thing. The rose, the drum, le parrot. Kid'll be screaming. Do we have a rose? Do we have a rose? Do we have a rose? Yeah, we have a rose. Do we have a drum? Okay, so we got our money back. Right. That's good. Okay, so we broke even on the deal. I'll tell you, it's very painful to lose money. Lots of history in the van, yes. All right, so we came even up on that. I don't know how you get the big winner. How do you get the huge one? Oh, they put me on the cheap line. There we go. Oh, if I'd gotten it on the vertical, oh, wow. Okay. Shh, mother. Mm-mm-mm. What do you do? Uncover a 50 in the Fiesta spot. Win $50 instantly. You can mail for some second chance. Do a battery check. Oh, good idea. All right, luckily, we're in business. Thank you, Buttercup, baby. Oh, boy. I think I'm going to have to try to figure out where Elon is these days. If he's sticking to his knitting. What's up, Tyler, the Nomad Traveler? How you doing? Hey, Callie Mo. This is kind of unbelievable. What time is it? There's like nobody down here at all. Yeah, it's like 5 o'clock. Rush hour. He needs to get back. Fine print tells you loose. We thank you for your purchase. Remember when there was a guy tracking Elon's jet online and Elon got pissed? Yeah. I don't know. At least the girls didn't blow up in space yesterday. I was pretty happy about that. Imagine that thing falling over and going across the desert floor. Yeah, I remember that very much. That would have been just as bad as Ocean Gate. It probably would have been worse due to the celebrity. Katy Perry could have been fireworks. I'm thinking if this thing fell over on the launch pad and then it just goes flying across the desert floor, right, 1,000 miles an hour. 500,000 to take a trip up, and it only lasted a few minutes. I wonder. I don't guess they paid anything. Do you think he charged his fiance, Lauren Sanchez? Imagine what that prenup's gonna look like. What's new in America, Christian? It's been a rough day today. A very rough day today. The latest is our president is becoming very antsy, waiting for the phone to ring, for the Chinese to call, but I'm afraid that call is not going to be placed. Yeah, they go up about 80 miles. Face plant, yeah. It's a failure to really appreciate that it's a different culture, totally different. Butterose, what did he say? 500,000 a person. Yeah, I don't know. It's seems colossally wasteful to me. So that's what's going on today. I'm trying to figure out if the phone is going to ring or not, or what the next move is. Okay, well, I guess we have to call him, get him on the blower. Why couldn't they just do one orbit around? Oh, going into an orbital flight would have taken much more calculation, much more computer work. It's not like you go up to space and then make a left-hand turn and then go around the Earth. You have to have very exact how you enter, the angle that you come in. All that stuff takes a lot of calculations. You have to burn the rockets at the right time. I read in order to try to get a serious. Well, we're already seeing the dollar is. Somebody wrote me and said, well, the stocks rallied nicely after the Trump 90-day reprieve. I'm said, of course, you've got the Federal Reserve in there buying bonds hand over fist right now, driving interest rates down like there's no tomorrow in a frantic attempt to restore confidence. But the truth tellers are still on the job. The truth tellers are still on the job. Gold is still pegged at its all-time high, and the dollar is still pegged at a multi-year low here. They haven't budged one bit. Everything else is just window dressing on it. I heard she's Asian toured in. I heard it went well in Vietnam and Malaysia and Singapore. I'm not sure falling is exactly. Well, that's kind of what induces it, right? You have that. You're just kind of floating for a bit. I mean, they had the in the capsule video. He's planting the seeds for a new future. One where China exerts more influence into the region. Because in a lot of ways, things look a little mucked up in this country from sitting over in an Asian perspective. It could look a little bit shaky. Like, who's the friend and who's the foe? Yeah, an airplane training falling, yeah. You get to experience the G's. I don't think I would have gone up in the plane now. I think Trump playing with fire. Yes, absolutely. There'll be plenty of pain on both sides. So I hope that he picks up the phone and calls and says, "Let's get it settled." Sorry, I was a little aggressive with the 145%. Let's bring it down to 144%. Let's take it down a bit. It effectively just froze Pacific trade. You were right. You were right about the automaker. Of course, that's it. They'll be the first ones to come in Monday morning and be asking, after they see the reprieve for electronics, they'll be the next ones in to say, what about us? What's wrong with us? Why can't we get a tariff break? Farmers they're a little slower, but they'll get in there, the agricultural interests. They'll get in there. Weightlessness is reality. There you go. At least been working for and running our country. That about Joe. The only problem, Naomi, it might be too much too fast. That's the big risk here. It's quite an adjustment. Yeah, China canceled Boeing's. That's not the worst thing in the world. They're building their own. They're developing their own jetliner anyway. My dad used to take me up and do spin. It would make your stomach go up into your mouth. Exactly. Yeah, they said when you get your private pilot license, you have to be able to recover from a stall. And I'm like, no, that's the end of it. Count me out. Hit the rudder on the opposite side of the spin and pull back on the throttle, go forward on the throttle, back on the stick. I thought, are you kidding me? I'll never remember all this crap. I said, I'm going to take a pass on that. Here's Parking Boys back again. I never saw this guy ever get out of his vehicle. Boy, yeah, that soup was dynamite last night. And Christian, didn't you say there's going to be no deal? We got nothing to offer. I think I've read that today too. We got nothing to offer. So there's evidently our beef and our chicken is all shot up with antibiotics and rinsed in chlorine. Sounds like just the kind of chicken you wanna chomp down on. Yeah, nice, Dr. Frankenstein. It's like the Australian said, we're not taking beef that has hormones in it. I thought to myself, you're freaking people out in this country when you're talking about that. That's really I don't want to hear what a chicken has to go through. Time for your chlorine dip. Boy, it's awful quiet for a Tuesday. Let's see. My dad used to, not really. It's just not really that hard to come out of the saber. Don't mess with the Whopper. Yeah, I said that's enough for me. I'm not gonna stall the plane out and then recover it. No thanks. Right. The angle of attack. You can buy the chemical filled stuff or the organic stuff for $16.99. Yeah, they preserve food with saltpeter. Hey, how you doing, Phil? They don't want GMO. Did you ever see a Swiss cow makes a Texas cow look anorexic? So are you saying a Swiss cow is nice and fat and plump? Or are you saying that I don't know. I'll have to ask Shimei if she does. I don't know. Shimei's a meat eater. No, a Swiss cow is leaner. Is that a good thing? What about what about the Japanese steer that are fed to beer and everything and they get a massage? Yeah, Swiss cows wear bells and flowers like a little daisy ring. Yeah, Wagyu, Amanda Hug and Kiss. Don't they massage the sack on the cow or something to get very thought I thought Bird would be perfect with the Heineken beer for that. We went up to Jenna's up in Humboldt County, and the goats were frantic trying to get to the Nevada Pale Ale to drink. We have smooth wire around so cows don't get hurt on barbed wire. Is that a good thing? In Austria with they massage. Yeah, one of them, they give them massages. I was looking at this video of all the empty houses in Japan now. Somebody put in a bid for like like $1,800 for a home, or these things are just empty. I just saw today they're down another 100,000 people in population. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. It's what you're going to be happening here. A lot of ghost houses. I wouldn't mind buying one of those houses, but what are you going to do when you're over there? It's like, konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Okay, time to go home. Right. I don't know what to do. But there's a lot of them, right? It's very serious consequences for a dropping population. And look for the cause of increasing mortality. It's not so much increasing mortality, it's decreasing birth rates. There's a rise in sterility and, right, I mean, we just don't have the replacement pop. And Japan is like a worst case scenario. But the Chinese don't tell the truth. They probably don't even have 1 billion people anymore. Yeah, I don't have to look it up because I know the birth rate is much more of a serious problem than the mortality rate. Yeah, I remember the dollar homes in the 70s. I think some of them are still $1. I'm not sure if I would buy one. The United States birth rate is at a 100-year low. Did you read the news about Newsom and the loan? Yeah, did he just take out like a $2.8 billion loan for Medi-Cal, which is California's Medicaid? Probably the governor has a lot of regret about the programs that went in over the last 10 years. It made a lot of people wealthy in the medical field, provided a lot of jobs. But at the end of the day, it was unsustainable. Could you really consider raising taxes on Californians anymore? My tax dollars are going towards it. Well, they've always gone towards it. In the school systems, the healthcare. I don't know what to tell you. The school systems loved it because they got $15 a head per day that somebody sat in the classroom. So the more the attendance was there and the more people were in the school system, the more money that was being made. Hey, Judy. So that was the big push, not for education, but for attendance, to get people in their seats, because the end of educational product out of this school system is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, I know it's going to be, they're going to end up having to do a radical restructuring of debt. I don't know if they can turn to people to increase taxes any more than they're already increased. Sadly, that's how the UK's schools work, yes. Yeah, I was very involved with education for the better part, almost 3 years. Huge fan of Doge. I'm not a huge fan of Doge. I don't dislike it, but I think we need to have a more surgical approach to what's. We're going to lose 20,000 people. We're going to take the buyout from the IRS. I don't know what that's going to mean. Yeah, they're shutting down schools here. They shut down 3 middle schools here, and 1 high school was just on the brink, but the spineless school board decided to keep it on life support, so everybody just fled to school anyway and transferring out. And the one school board members up there talking about, we can't afford to close this school because it's the only place where we have the culture represented, and the voices can be heard. And I didn't hear one thing about the total lack of, the school's like rated a 1 out of 10 in the nation. And I didn't hear one thing, thank you, Ganji, I didn't hear one thing about the educational performance of the school. That whole night, I didn't hear anything about it. All I heard was it's not right to close. This is all we have in this quadrant of the city, and there's clubs and organizations. I didn't hear anything about performance. Yeah, I don't think we need any more taxes, but I don't know what the alternative is. Look at the town of St. Helena over the hill. They're talking about imposing a $500 parcel tax. I am zeroed in, and I can't see it doesn't make you mad. Teaching the kids is always. That's what disturbs me the most. Is I saw the concern about educational performance go down, to the point in the state of New Jersey that they no longer test the teachers for proficiency, because they said we just don't have people that'll fill the vacancies. If we start testing people, we'll get nobody that can pass and be worthy of being a teacher. That was pretty frightening. How would you like your kid to be involved in that? I spent 3 years, 2.5, almost 3 years in education, and I saw a lot. I saw a lot of shifting ideas about what we should focus on, and a more just society. And I was, well, what about the basic mathematics and things? I hear you, but this is the state mandate now that we do this or do that. And what did that give us? What did that get us at the end? It got us nothing. We don't have students and teachers. I saw some very fine teachers. It just depended on which school system you went to, which school. There was no way I'd let my daughters go to the Santa Rosa City school system, high school. They would have never made it into Berkeley. So I had to send them out of the area high school, get up in the morning, drive them early, pick them up, and it was worth it. I grew up in the during busing something. The students are now professional AI. We never know anyway. You never have hard feelings. Hey Pimperson, how are you? But we've cut down on the rights, so we're moving in the proper direction. So that should have it. There is a doomsday segment unfolding here, Pimperson. We've seen it coming. We've brought it to light. We're watching it unfold, and we're looking at consequences now. So to answer your question, yes, there always will be. There are some very nice camper vans around here tonight. 2 Mercedes Sprinter vans. Very nice. Make sure you're on all messages. Of course, I'm on top message. I don't know why this thing keeps flipping back and forth. So thank you, Pimpersons, for asking. That's a very good question. So yes, it will be a very big part of it, especially judging by my mail flow every day. It's the number one topic that comes across my Gmail every single day. People sending me news articles. Did you see this clip of that? Did you see what this person said here? Hey, Deja Vu, how are you? So in answer to your question, yes, it'll be a very topical, timely channel going forward. In the meantime, we have fun. We're going back to Vegas. Slot machine fun. Going to hang out with the boss and Janet tomorrow. I'm not going to shoot any video tomorrow. I might do the lunch if we go out. I don't know. So a bit today, the person was on the street asking randos how many continents there are. Forget it. Yeah, your emails are nice. Was I in Lynette? Who's Lynette Zhang? Yeah, flubber meat. I've never heard of Lynette Zhang. People are in pain out there. People have been wounded. I got lazy writing code. His chat is quite good. So you have to know, string it together. But yeah, I was so fortunate to go to vacational. So, all right, take care, Shemay. Good to see you. But can you imagine where at the point you can't even put somebody in front of the classroom that has basic math and language capability anymore? Right? And that's going to teach your kid. Or when you come through, they are seeing you criticize. What? They are seeing in you criticize Trump on YouTube. I don't know. I think that's BS. That sounds like some fairy tale. I think they're too busy to do that. Anything to declare? All right, move along. Move along. Oh, move along, move along. Teacher, it's fail-proof. I just never heard anybody defend our schooling over the last 10 years. It's truly been horrific what we allowed to come down through the California Teachers Association, the National Education Association. Absolutely terrible. The injustice that was done to these kids. That's what I feel bad about. I guess that's what it was, Naomi. I guess at the end of the day that was it, and I never heard one defensible reason why. Yeah, I think it's probably true. And that's going to be visited on society now. We see it now. I don't know if you saw my community post. Some dude just having sex with a corpse on the subway, right? With people watching. I mean, what the heck has happened? Think that would have happened in the 50s, early 60s? Who's more civilized? I have no idea, Corky. I just thought that's probably the most disgusting thing that I've seen this year, but it's very symptomatic of the afflictions of mental afflictions of people. I think of what I went through in high school. No kids could cope with that curriculum. It was a dead, I don't know what it was, but it was pretty disgusting. I don't remember that one. It's just a very, very sick society, very deranged now. And the funny thing is, people think it'll just get better by itself. And then I ask them, what force do you think is going to be able to turn the tide here? And then crickets. As if it'll miraculously cure itself. That's what I think is the most amazing thing. Well, that's it, Em. And that's it, Em. That was the basic problem of the whole. That's where it all began, right there. You need to get your values from something superior to your being, not lateral to your being. Human values are all over the map, here, there, everywhere. So you pay a severe price for that. But that's water over the dam. Just our local camera shop got hit not once, but 4 days later, they're back hitting the same shop again. Wowee. Wowee. Right back in the same shop again. And if you think that they're just going to magically stop doing what they're doing, well, it's what is it? If you take God out, then you have atheism by default, right? So you get what you get. And then you have the administration that's going gung-ho here trying to reverse everything at one time, and it ain't going to work that way. Things don't get fixed from the top down, they get fixed from the bottom up. You have to put the hard work in to fix things. Oh boy. Google said they're pretty college. Yeah, San Diego, University of San Diego is very beautiful. It's perched up on a hill, or San Diego University. It's very pretty. Speech, a lamb, Cody's being lamb. We truly get arrested for talking about here. Put into law last month. Wow. Yeah, a Welsh boo from Wales said that's not true. That you still have free speech in the UK. So I don't know. I'm not sure what the rules are, but it's certainly becoming very rapidly a more authoritarian Western civilization. That's why I'll be the least one surprised when martial law comes down the line. I'll be the least surprised person of all. No, we don't, you can't say anything bad about, okay. Oh, I see what the word is you're saying now. You can't say anything bad about Mohammedism. I didn't know that. I had no idea. I think there's probably a lot of bad blood there. Well, we never criticize anybody's faith here. And Harvard stood up. Yeah, we'll see what's going to come down for Harvard, Christian. They're lucky because they have all those endowment behind them. New law, illegal now, a new law. Wow. And that got passed through the parliament. This is, I don't mean criticism, even though truth about it can get you arrested. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I guess they think they're lowering the temperature of what's going on in the United Kingdom with the immigration and the inability to acculturize into the society, the inability to become British. It's making it worse. Yeah, I figured it would have the effect of making it worse. What a shame. I don't know, Nick. I have no idea how much goes back into how much gets kicked back into the can. I'm not sure. They'll definitely feel the sting of less grant money coming, and that's for sure. It's the executive order of the day. Blue says new Quinnipiac poll, more American now disapproval on immigration by 50 to 45. I wonder why they would disapprove it. Probably the way it's conducted. I think people in my neighborhood are nervous that it's only a matter of time till they get found out. So people are keeping a pretty low profile. I love your take on the. Do you watch the Peter Schiff? I've watched Peter Schiff on and off. Kiyosaki has been just banging the drum for 5 to 6 years on negative, and I only went negative about 18 months ago. I really put my own composite picture together with the experience I have working overseas, the glimpse of exactly what's going on at the Federal Reserve and the Treasury behind the scenes. You can look at the interviews for Treasury Secretary Bessent, and you can see in his eyes the lack of confidence right now. So their marching orders at the Fed are buy every bond every bond that's being put up for sale, buy it. How long can you keep that up? Let's see. There's in the road. Hopefully less war hawks under Trump. That's odd. Is the rating received from this? Yeah, I think it just depends what the poll is. I'm not sure. We now have polls that we don't know. It's Fox News poll, right? I'm not sure. Punching my sack like a speed bag, Darko. There you go. When everybody get the gloves on and be prepared to smash your sack. I am glad I've had more people come in that do have also have an economic and bend on things. It's good. Yeah, you never really know. It's like I lost all faith in polling when that's it, Phil. I lost all faith in polling when that ridiculous Iowa poll came out from the Des Moines Register. I don't yell out anything that people ask me to yell out on the channel. Yes, gold at 32.78. It's pegged to. It's not going anywhere. Look at the U.S. dollar. It's pegged down. It's not. It's only going one way. There's only so much that the Federal Reserve can buy and control. The rest of the world doesn't have to play along in international currencies and gold. I've told you gold has been a truth teller forever. And now they want to get around and tell you it's not hot by taking the thermometer and adjusting it downward. See, it's only 80 degrees now. Comfortable. Dink doink. What's your favorite 70s audio receiver? Probably my Pioneer SX780 is my favorite. It really is a beautiful, beautiful receiver. So one good benefit of going vertical is it's brought a lot of new people in. It's also brought a lot of people that understand economics and can at least grasp what's going on in the background. That's been a good thing. It's been a very good year for the channel so far, which is great. I know crypto seems to go, so when the markets go down, it's like the last day they just had the Federal Reserve in there buying bonds that are offered like crazy, pushing the rate all the way down to 4.30, and finally today the market stopped buying it. They didn't believe it. Smarter heads saw, oh no, this is a manufacturer. This is an intervention here. Right. Yeah, the horizontal yuppies. What's up, Sai? What's going on? Get a CD instead. Provide. Well, everybody keeps telling me they're going to cut interest rates. They can't cut interest rates. They'll try, but the effect on the dollar will be profound. If anything, they're getting people internally prepared for the idea of raising interest rates. I've seen more countries. It's like when the British pound tried to get into the euro system, and I was right there in 2005 or 1995 or 94 or 95, sitting right in Hong Kong watching that British pound, and they were buying that thing up, trying to get that thing up, blowing billions of pounds. And we looked at each other in the trading room and we said, there's no way they're going to be able to sustain this. And then like 3 hours later, boom, the word came out from Nigel Lawson. We're just not going to get into it. We're done trying. We are done trying, and I think we made more money in one day for Royal Bank than probably prior 2 years of currency trading on that. You remember that? That was something. That was something. So my channel has always reflected the times that we go through. Happy times, the Clinton times, other times. Yeah, it's all fun and games. But when you start getting the emails I get with people just being mentally pounded to death, it's very disconcerting. It's very disheartening. Hey, hello to Russia. We have a Russian and a Ukrainian in tonight. Rat Race Reflections. Someone dropped me an email and said your most telling chart from your analysis yesterday was the one that showed how much money the government spent on projects versus how much it got in return. They said that was really scary on that. And in a lot of ways, I tend to agree. A month ago, half the people in my chat didn't even know what a parabolic curve was. They know now. I'm waiting for our visit to Fort Knox. I would love to defect to Russia. Corky, what are you going to do in Russia? Eat not so good food? I don't know what Russian food is like. Might be pretty good. They might ship you off to Siberia, cutting up ice blocks for refrigeration. I don't know, Corky. I'm gonna encourage you to stay in Canada. I don't know. I don't think I've ever had Russian food. What would you say the number one Russian food is? Oh, that's cool. I'm looking at waiting for the war to stop building. There's good money there. Yeah, the Orioles they're not even a contender until like June. It takes a long time for them to get straightened out. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they have plenty of vodka and I don't know. I don't know about borscht. I don't want to eat cold potato soup. Yeah, Virgil, just my moderator had to time you out. You say it once and you don't have to repeat it every 15 seconds. You can make your derogatory comments, let's say maybe every minute or so. You just don't have to spam it every 5 seconds. Russian artesian bread. Is that the dark bread? I like dark bread. They do good barbecue in Russia down into the Banya. I want to get the Argentinian beef they just throw. They have this big mesh of chicken wire on all the wood. They just throw that whole side of beef on that shad run in the Susquehanna River. Don't shad have a lot of little bones in them? I don't know. Yeah, thank you, Ronnie. I don't mind people criticizing me one bit, but just don't spam the chat every 10 seconds. I haven't had to put the slow mode or subscribe on mode for a long time. I am a Bush Light. You want to try Bulgarians? They are banned in the UK, but made smuggle. Oh, wow. They're good. Hey, Brian, how are you? We already had this conversation before, cats. We used to have good shad runs along Lake Michigan. Is it a good eating fish? Is it a fish that Amanda Hug and Kiss might call up at one of the finer restaurants in the greater Atlanta area? Hello, Wagner. Oh, Stu, you just keep asking the same question. We already been over this. It's Bush Light beer. When you say Bush, you've said it all. Do, 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 do. Here comes the king. Here comes the big number one. Do, 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 do. Stand clear. Here comes number two. Do, do, do. Boo, 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 boo. Ooh, 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 ooh. Can I give a little advice? I don't know how old you are, Wagner. Your station in life precludes me from giving any kind of analysis. I don't know what schooling you've had, what you're interested in. I don't know anything. What's going on? It's just an overcast. It's kind of a funky day today. It's my mood's a little down today. And I think a lot of that's weather driven. Phil. It's like yeah, it's very overcast. Easter fall on the same Sunday this year. So I've always been a very weather dominated by the weather. My mental state a lot of times. Invest in some crypto, but save coins like Doge, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then sit on them for a few years. I'm feeling okay about silver. Some people said it's too high. I said nothing's ever too high to begin buying or too low to begin selling, because the story hasn't even been told yet of why it's going up. And when the story finally does get out, you can imagine kaboom, the race to convert. Could always be worse. It could be. I know, Alan, so I'm not really complaining. I'm just saying I love sunny days. We don't know, Phil, if people judge that they can't get their hands on gold. Trust and believe they will run silver up. They will run silver up big time, because it'll move away fully from being an industrial metal to a must-have survival metal. I can easily make a case for people charging up the price. Oh, I can't see 1,000. I wouldn't say 1,000%. No. I could easily see silver go to $100 an ounce, easily. Because the thing is, right now, nobody's put the story together of why it's gone up to where it is. When they finally do put two and two together, they're always late to the party. I don't know what convo you would like to have, Pimperson. Uh, uh, uh. I think we are going to a cemetery. Things have dried out very nicely after the rainy season. I didn't want to go tromping through and crack my head open on a gravestone over there. That'll be coming. We're coming into good weather now. Maybe they don't tell nobody. Well, they haven't had any publicity whatsoever. Yeah, crypto's not moving too much. Wagner, what do you care? You're in Russia, dude. Right? I tell myself, keep on keeping on. Life is to be lived, not to be talked about. You could probably get a good job on the front lines of the war, or perhaps in the munitions. I don't know how many of their best fighters they've lost to the cause. They're just destroying their gene pool. Birth rates in Russia are abysmal. Fight on another 10 years and see what's left. You'll be sending all the babushkas out there. Made to match my SKS. I guess tomorrow is the day that I begin. No, not tomorrow, because I'm going down to see my friends, but I want to start processing my concealed carry renewal. I just hate to look at all this paperwork. Process this. Boy, you're really cute, Amanda Hug and Kiss. Let me tell you. You're just zinging them in. The modern trans movie is largely contagion and not so. I don't know which. I'm not sure what you're driving at, Pimperson. I really never weigh in on it. But I know people are very much affected by social media. Spend 10 hours a day watching 5 safe. You could easily make $10, 10% in each coin a day. Yeah, that's cool, Phil. Man, dog and kids. He's really starting to get affected by the chat here. Process this. It's like, really? When is Amanda Huggin Kiss ever process this sack? Holy smokes. What's this guy? Blood. B-L-U-D. I don't have time for that, so I only do a couple hours a day. Yeah, the meds are kicking in. Doubled up on the lithium. So to answer your question, today has just been, we've had a very thick marine layer, so the sun never burned through the marine layer today. So it actually felt like it had like drizzle this morning, like a really fine mist. Do 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 do. So the marine layer is very deep in there to the Central Valley. That's why Goldfinger, Amanda Hug and Kiss is giving the finger. Amanda Hug and Kiss probably has heirloom gold tucked away. gracious. I'll never tell. Do 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 do. Pretty nice van from Oregon. Dance, monkey, dance. Cabbage Patch style, still in the box locked away. I'm sure Amanda bought the LeBron James Ken doll. Let's see. I don't like stopping at regular. Too many crazy bums bothering me. Wow. Well, Bryce, I get it. I'd be a car salesperson. Bryce, we have a Safeway here is pretty good. Jeez. Damn, Corky, damn, brother, that just bottom lined it right there, didn't it? Oh, crap. I never liked the face on him, right? Like Greta, poor Greta Thunberg. Jeez, I'm watching a clip on YouTube one day, and they're showing the march, and there's little Greta with her PLO scarf thing over her head. I'm like, is this a climate protest, or is this Hate Israel Day? I mean, I didn't get it. Man. Yeah, I don't know, Phil. I mean, it's okay. You're allowed. We're not in the UK here, so I remember the pet rocks. They made all that. Imagine that off a damn rock. But the Cabbage Patch, they went crazy on the Cabbage Patch. Oh my God! And now they're just junk. Same thing with Beanie Babies. Oh, I gotta have Valentino. Oh, I need a Valentino. Right. Funny. Very funny. Remember when Beanie Babies were all the rage? Do 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 do. Do you see yourself as different from trans folks who are following a trend? My life took a more religious overlay, Pimperson. I meant the guy who sold chunks of wood from the Brooklyn Bridge. How much did you buy, Corky? Did you get it authenticated? I don't see anybody freaking out in Canada these days. It's really nice. Seems very calm. I enjoy my Barbie dolls. They got the new LeBron James Ken doll, right? The new LeBron James. I think it's the first time they ever made an athlete into a Ken doll. I have a original unopened Stephen Curry bobblehead. Know why Barbie doll has no children? I'm not sure, Vincent. It is kind of strange they never brought out the kids line. Here comes the king, here comes the big number one. Do 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 Budweiser. Do 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 do. Ah, Vincent. It's the Sicilian in you, brother. It's the Sicilian. You don't hear any birds when it's not sunny. All you hear is the darn crows. The other thing too is the Teslas have just disappeared. Just don't see any Teslas. Did you ever, Pimperson? I'm not here to answer any more of your questions about that. All right, another championship reel, man. I've had this one for years. WW. I've had this one for years, so it's not another one. It's in the rotation because it got cool. You're gonna really like it when I pull out the all the Hawaiian shirts. Laughed last night about Taylor and Oxygen. I know, that was great. That was great. That did crack me up. Do 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 do. I can't even keep up with the Kardashians. How am I going to keep up with that? Make sure you hit the thumbs up, guys. If you haven't done so, the 3 little dots, subscribe, and hit the bell for all notification. Getting pretty close to blast off time for Southern California and for Vegas. So want you to be a part of it. Low roller slot machines. Maybe 1 or 2 food reviews. I still have 2 videos I haven't even put up from the last time. Hey, from the Gold Coast. What are you doing at the Gold Coast tonight? Justin, boy, am I jealous. I would love to be over. I did Pimperson. I don't know. I did 2 videos on detransition. They pretty much cover everything. You might want to check them out. Not to offend you, but I'm saying all of it's already been put out on videos. But man, I would love to be at the Gold Coast. It's sausage time. Hey, it's Jim Cantori's cousin from the Weather Channel. Remember Jim Cantori leaning into the storm? What a terrible night here in Florida. It's about to hit the coast. Oh. Anyway, people burned out on that. Oh, wow. You can take the fan, unplug the fan now. It's we've already shot the segment. These eyes. I'm surprised how many parking empty. There's just nobody around tonight. And it's 6 o'clock. Highly unusual. Things that make you go, Playing Keno and drinking beer. Yeah, I like Keno because it's a slow-paced game, especially if they do the number call-outs. I do like Italian sausage. Thank you, Jim Cantori's cousin. Thank you. I do like it. I'm waiting for the guy that comes in. Oh, no, not this guy again. I thought that was so funny. Dancing people tonight. We always have a good time in here. We always have a good time with Amanda hug and kiss. Yes, yes, yes. Stepped on Barbie. Oh, no. Getting ready for another crabbing season on Chesapeake Bay. Toad sausage. I love both. So yeah, my mate's Bogano near misses. Never misses. I wonder what makes it so good. A little bit of mutton. Do, 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 do. Ooh, 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 ooh. There goes cousin Cantori, Gavin Newsom, the next president. What's your take on this? I could see a Newsom AOC ticket. I don't know. A lot of stuff's banned in the UK. In the European Union, maybe it's just too savage, the meat. I don't know. Doot, doo, 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 doot, doo, 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 doo. Kelly, it's over. It's over. It's done. We already put a fork in the season. When you told me they went to a shootout last night, it was over. You can't really predict. These people talk about 2028 like it is imminent. Do you know how short people's memories are? Oh, that would be good. That's okay, Phil. You're very entertaining. I enjoy it. I just call it a wrap on the Canadian season. They just got too far behind too early in the season. It was impossible to catch up. It's really cool here. I wish my hair would look like that. Well, luckily for him, he's going to be stepping out of office soon. So they'll forget the lousy job he did running the state. They still have a wild card, so they're already in the playoffs. Then I just get you confuse me. What was Amanda Hugginkiss's statement? Let's see. If you say so, Corkster. Let's see. Nope, not me, Corkster. Let's see. Corkster, would you date me? Oh, wow. Nice. Nice. You and Corkster would make a nice couple, Amanda. Hey, Prince, how are you? Barbie's sister, Linda Blair. I wonder what happened to Linda Blair. Has become the party of Trump, someone I have no interest in ever voting for. Let's see, but the Canadians have to hold on to keep that while they play Thursday last game. Most are saying Habs will make it. Well, how about, I'm going to say they don't make it. How about that? How does that fry your eggs tonight? All right, they blew it on that game last night. How you going to be up 2-0 and then lose in a shootout? Have they? I don't think they've won one shootout all year. They better get somebody with a sack in the net there. That's all I'm saying. Byron will heal the party. Why are you asking the general chat? Why not direct that to Amanda? Since Pimperson's questioning got truncated tonight, it's time to shift our azimuth a little bit. Parent won't even be of age in 2020. This kid seems all right. We can take our card and we can turn it in, our lottery, our ticket. I don't think I'm going to buy any more tonight. We got to put some gas in the vehicle. We're giving a hug. Hi, everybody. Our federal election is the end of it. It's the biggest yet, apparently. Who are you going to vote for? Is there anybody that you like that's running? Is it all like America used to be an ally? Now, what are they? You can decide the future of Canada. We're not going to be bullied. I want to make Canada the 51st state. How does that sound to you, voters of Canada? Viva Canada! Viva Canada! Viva Canada! What a glorious thing. Yeah, why don't you do a phone interview? Oh, I don't care, Kelly. It's nothing surprises me. It's just the wrong person at the wrong seat at the wrong time. I'm looking things beyond politics here that are much more deeper. No, I don't live in a van, peel off. I just drive it. It's my work van. We had Jim Cantori's cousin in. This looks like Elizabeth Warren coming by. Maybe Elizabeth Warren and Bernie will run. You will live in Greenland and own nothing and be happy. And you will be working, making blubber jerky. Could somebody turn up the heat in the factory now? Here's another piece of blubber to chew on. Oh, I do love the afternoons on here. Right. I mean, you just have blubber galore. Blubber for breakfast, blubber for lunch, blubber for dinner, blubber for snacks. I was watching this YouTuber, and every time the kids go out in the bitter 6,000 below zero or something, the mother puts a piece of blubber in their mitt. It's good, and you can see the juice running down the face and freezing right from the blood. It's like the YouTube video of the cat that eats the cucumber. Yes, it's volunteer. Blubber galore is it sounds like a stripper name. So we got Bird's, I think Bird peddled his taxes off to the post office today. We got that all done. Or I got that done. All he had to do was drop it in the box. So he's all set. Tie my shoe, which always comes done tied. Blubber galore. Do 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 do. Amanda Hug and Kiss will always come out on top of the fray. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about a thing. There goes Elizabeth Warren. Is still walking around. Okay, we're all pulling up. Who's going to go next? There you go. Go ahead. There you go. It's a weird looking hat. It's kind of like a Statue of Liberty hat. Sorry, Pimperson, you just got too boring. You just tip your hand all the time. Dude, why don't you just go right in for the... Why don't you just come in and just say you're a social misfit and take it from there? People, yeah, it's always the trouble. They got to dance around for an hour and then it's like boom. Just come back under one of your other 50 accounts. Oh, it's so boring. It's just, there's never anything fresh. It's always just, let's build up to the big crescendo. Let's make pretend we care about this or care about that. Right? I want to get you on video saying something offensive. And it's just like, dude, you just tip your hand the second that you come in. It's just so, it's so obvious. Right? It's painful to observe. It's just symptomatic of a very low IQ. So when you start going after Amanda Hug and Kiss, then it's, we're done. We're finito. Why is everybody turning here? Everybody going to the ATM? Don't worry, he'll be back on one of his 25 other troll accounts. There's 2 Teslas. Wow. Seems like the anti-Tesla fever has cooled down a bit. Back on his, that's what I'm saying. It's so juvenile. Let's get us up at the Safeway here. Do 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 do. Boop boop do 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 do. Yes, yeah, most of them were bought by people in the Bay Area that really believe in lower emissions, and it's amazing how people pivot. It's astounding to me that they would take it out on a car. But it's 2025. It is 2025. I don't know, I can't even hold a fishing rod right now. I wish I could. I can't risk splitting this incision apart. It's doing really well, Phil. It's healing quickly. Monday I get the stitches out on Easter Monday, which I'm happy about. There are so many empty offices and stuff here now. So it's doing well. Look at all the rockets. I wonder how much pollution the Blue Origin rocket put into the air yesterday. How much emissions that fired into the environment. But that's okay. You're allowed to do that, but I can't have a nice fire in a pit in the backyard on my property. I can if I'm cooking on it. Hopefully we're around 465 for gas tonight. Yeah, I don't know. Those crabs they've already shortened up the season here. These poor crabbers just can't get a break. Why doesn't the state of California just come out and say, we just don't want people crabbing commercially anymore? We have no abalone season at all. Salmon season has been cut again. I believe that. I remember you. Boo, 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 boo. Spikes Asphalt. Apex Athletics, and there's Wash World. Boy, this is a long light. I wonder how the funeral parlor business is these days. So are we going to pass this daylight savings time into law, or are we still fighting about this? Making daylight savings time permanent? Boop, 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 boop. Usually looks pretty empty at the gas island tonight. That ain't bad. We've had worse. There's the Honda Prologue. That is a pretty nice looking vehicle. It looks like a nice wide tracker. Honda Prologue. Here comes the king, here comes the big number one. I've gotta take a number two. Do, 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 do. We can never make this turn in one go. I try and I try and I try. Ooh. More people are getting cremated. Yeah, I decided I want the whole big enchilada. I want the whole deal. Prepaid mourners, everything. Do 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 do. All right, let's get some gas. That's nice. I got $10 off a gallon. I'm going to take this ticket in. Be right back. Let's clean the joy juice off of here. I don't know what the hell that is. Alright, it's 600 plant life. Alright. Man. That's just what we need tonight. There's Amanda hugging Kisses' favorite. 600 plant life. You got in your van then. Yeah, she was right on top of me. That was nice. My Safeway shopping saved me a buckaroo. I All right, what is this guy doing? He said, we're doing an angle job here. Right, we don't know what we're doing. We're looking. We didn't check the number of where we are. We got our $20. Gas I got for $4.69. Normally $4.79. So I got a deal. I got a good deal. Doing that old reach around. Right, that old reach around. Still have the $9.99 breakfast here. That's amazing. Very amazing. It's the Popo. To protect and to serve. And to steal your cocaine. Come on, boy, you can get 2 miles an hour. There we go. Like we're in a parade. Dave's Hot Mess Chicken. What do you think? Dave's Hot Mess Chicken. You should do. I probably will. I hate the thought of losing my right hand for 2 weeks. That's a bitter pill to swallow, especially during the allergy season. Oh, that's a bitter pill to swallow. There's Bag-O Crab. I don't see it. I don't even know if the Bag-O Crab is open tonight. There's Blue Toes Market. Yeah, Cooper. You just never know what's rolling around in people's heads. Do, 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 do. Looks like they're finally fixing up that spook house over there. Cops giving me the willies with the canine. Talk about a dog that'll rip your sack off. You can go, dude. Don't let the hot cop hyper scare you. It is very chilly. It's 57 degrees. I can't shake this cop. Cops in Santa Rosa, filmed with the ladies and men of law enforcement tonight, Santa Rosa, California. Well, I'm already on the schedule. I'm not ambidextrous, but I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Just gonna have to deal with it. Yeah, it will. It's gonna be a tough, especially the first week is gonna be tough. The first 2 or 3 days are gonna be brutal, but we'll make the adjustment. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. Boy, I just tracking this cop for 15 minutes, really? What's going on down here? Not a darn thing. Things look very depleted in town. Looking around. Church of the Incarnation. I get all kinds of weeds growing in there. We'll wait till the vehicles go by. Do 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 when you do boop 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 do do. Transit bus wants to smash into me. Unitarian congregation. For united we stand, divided we appall. And if our feet should ever touch the telephone pole, we'll be together one more time. For united we stand, divided we fall. And if I ever get on the ground and crawl like a dog, let's get together one more time. Look at that, the art house. What is this place all about? I never see anybody in there. Nobody working inside, nobody doing nothing. For united we appall. Boo, 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 boo. Your house needs some painting and maintenance, and may our fingers all fall off. We'll be together one more time. What's going on, Iz? What's popping? Let's see, the Masonic Lodge is for sale. I guess nobody joins the Masons anymore. I don't know. For sale is a big whoop-de-doo. 0.365 acres, prime land. Yeah, I wonder. I don't know. I guess kids just, young people just don't go for that kind of fraternal optimist. It's a different kind of world. It's not really a service world anymore. And if our feet should ever be against the wall, we'll be in the library. The library, boo boo. 33-degree. You just don't see people with a lot of interest in that stuff anymore. Yeah, join the junior league. That's more up Amanda Hugginkiss's line. That's a beautiful thing. Because on account of united we stand, divided we fall. And if our sack should ever be against the wall, we'll be together, together one more time. Do, do, do. It is Canada Day today. Happy Canada Day, seasonal boba. All right, let's just walk right across the square. We don't know what we're doing. It's hardly anybody does bikes anymore. It's strange. All of a sudden, it just fell off the bike ride. It's like nobody around at all. Look at that. Yeah, the Rancho. Where did everybody go? I wonder if Juan and Alicia split. That could be the problem. Juan might have said sayonara. The whole thing looks like it just fell apart. It got so crowded you couldn't really bike without risking smashing into somebody, so that was difficult. What's up, 600 Plant Life? There we go. Where's Corky? That's 600's favorite, Corky, on here. The Hayden Suey. Suey? The Hayden Suey? Are there any Mohawks left? Do 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 do. And if our scrotum should ever be against the wall, we can't make this right-hand turn here. I don't know. Eco-terrorists. It's an eco bomb. It's Soy Boy. We're going to the Rancho. I don't think Nixon even knew what ecology was, to tell you the truth, 600. He had bigger fish to fry. Right. Love Canal. Stuff where real crap was going on, not some kind of weirdo toad licking. Corky was speculating which toad would be the most effective high that you could get. Which one did we said the Colorado River purple plover toad. I haven't seen anything help human health except antibiotics, antivirals. I got, that's great. I got a 6-pack of toads and oh man, where's Corky been all my life? Come on. A cold 6-pack in there. I got me a cold 6-pack. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. I'll tell you, Phil, 600 really lays it down in here. Holy medicines, animal combat, climate, save the bears, environment, THC, kill cancer. I mean, where do you want to where do you start unwrapping, unpacking all that? I mean, that's a lot to unpack. How do you even begin to unpack that? It is what it is. We have a lot of people. It seems we have less food carts now. A lot of people have self-deported out of the area. They figure it's better to flee than to be kicked out, and then you then have no chance of coming back again. I haven't really seen a lot of homeless stuff, although I've not walked around too much lately because of winter time. But we are getting to spring and summer when we start beginning our chooching, our extensive mega chooches. Now, it's a terrible weather day today. Not terrible in the sense that it's raining, but just terrible in the sense of just cloudy and cool and chilly. For united we stand. No, I didn't feel the quake at all. No, they just walk across the border themselves. That way they have a chance to come back again. If they get deported, there's no chance of ever coming legally to the country again. Plus, Naomi, what the hell's her name? Who's that nice-looking Homeland? What is her name? Christy Noam. She's got some really scary public service thing. If we catch you, you will never be able to return to the United States again. Do the right thing. Self-deport. This message will self-destruct in 10 seconds. Probably like the scariest. You talk about it being an authoritarian nation. Woof. Right. 600. I just don't think it's your kind of audience here tonight. They're not taking the bait. I need to move closer to the food. I'm getting the use of it. It's not mine per se. I just have custody of it at the moment. Evidently, Vietnam boy will be back in September. So I guess I better not get too attached to it. 600, I'm half dead, dude. Do you think I really care about all that? Let the next reptile take care of it. Okay, we got our 20 bucks back from our gamble adventure tonight. Hey, Scottish. I'm gonna have to go get some topsoil, fill these things. Doctor's like, you're not supposed to lift anything heavier than a coffee cup. Do you understand? Yes, sir. I'm toting around a big ass pot of soup. I got you. Place is getting better. Getting better. It ain't perfect yet. Oh. I think the weather's supposed to be nice this weekend. That'll be good. We don't have any particular cooking we got to do, but I do have to whiz. Oh boy. Do 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 do. Toad boy. Toad boy. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. Well, I guess you said what can make peanuts feel that way. All right. Got some peanuts. Let's get hydrated. Let's have a beer. Do 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 do. Here comes the king. Here comes the big number one. Holy medicine plants and animals save human lives and benefit the environment. No offense, 600, but it's like a plant is a plant is a plant, right? Right? I mean, make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me. Damn, gold's up another 43 bucks. Whoo-wee. Do 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 do. Here comes the king. Here comes the big number one. Do 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 do. The mother of all bull markets. Another day in Murica. Okay, we got the side chat on. Send my plumbers on over. Yeah, please hit that like button. Thank you very much. Let's get hydrated. Here we have all the soup is beautifully packaged and chilled in there. Nice. Beautiful. Nice clean chilled water. Wow, you're congratulating your own team. What about the Canadians? And who knows who knows anything about the Ottawa Senators? What's that all about? Ladies and gentlemen, your Ottawa Senators. I should be an announcer. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Phil. I'm so glad that you're active in the chat. And I can't wait till you do some more stuff in your garage out there. All right. What's in the crock pot tonight? Let's get a little bigger shot on that. The first round. Okay. Ottawa. I know Ottawa's the capital. It's got some really cool looking buildings up there. But I don't know, what's the food scene like in Ottawa? I mean, is there anything good to eat, Corky? I watched every day and then smartened up and quit watching. Need 1 point tomorrow to keep the wild card. So what do you do to get a point? You got a tie, or do you get a point for losing, or nothing? I'm trying to figure it out. Go to overtime. Watch them get pounded tomorrow. Then what happens? Then they don't make it. What if the team behind them loses tomorrow? Amazing deep dish pizza in Ottawa. That sounds good. That sounds really good. Wow, I was just talking about Buttercup. Didn't I just talk about Wink Martindale the other night? French federal date was changed to 6 p.m. so people in Montreal won't miss their last game. Is that nice? Yeah, I know. It's. I enjoy your seeing what you're doing. I just mentioned Wink Martindale the other day. It's recovering nicely. Monday I get the stitches out. Yeah, Scooter, thank you for mentioning the solar storm. It was terrible. I hope you make it. Make what? I'm worried about the right hand surgery, Nina. I'm worried about the right hand surgery. I like this taller. We get northern lights here. Would you believe I've never seen northern lights? If by the quote Habs unquote you mean the Montreal Canadiens, it's just not in the cards this year. You got to be tough. Oakland knocked out everything. Well, yeah, they didn't have much tech. It's such a majestic sight. Yeah, I've never seen it. I don't even know where the hell I would say it. Should never have signed Harbaugh for another 3 years. I saw him in Alaska. They should have grabbed Pete Carroll. That guy knows how to win. Natural born winner. He made one bad call in the Super Bowl against the Seattle Seahawks, and they never let him live it down. Oh, that's one I never saw that cat. I didn't know which cat it was. So we got our standard initial and renewal application for license to carry a concealed weapon. Oh boy. The training course for renewal, not less than 4 hours. Psychological testing. Yeah, Marty Schottenheimer. I don't know, just certain coaches really know how to win. They know how to have better play calling. That's one of the big issues I have is just bad calls. Yeah, I hear you on that, Phil. I mean, it's supposed to be quite a sight. The Alaskan cruise. I think the cruises will be like really cheap coming up. Really cheap. If I don't miss my guess. Hey, Ghost, I'm back on the bush. That's all I'll ever drink is First Choice, except for my drinking on Friday night. When you get a PBR beer and hot dog for $3 at the downtown, Nick, I would get that. I would just drink the beer. It's not my favorite beer, Pabst Blue Ribbon. If you didn't see my video in Milwaukee where I looked at the Pabst, went to the Pabst mansion in Milwaukee, pretty amazing. So Nick, I believe next time I will do a video. I will see what we get for the $3 Pabst Blue Ribbon and the beer at the downtown Grand. Good suggestion. I wonder if the hours are limited or, from 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning or something. I really don't like Pabst Blue Ribbon, but oh boy. But for $3 for a beer and a hot dog, that's got my name on it. Woo! That's got my name on it. Nice thing, I'm going to take all my Hawaiian shirts down. Oh boy, and enjoy the heat. Bring on the heat, baby. Not just on this syrup. I don't know. But would I get it? I would absolutely do the $3 beer at the Grand. Now, I don't know how tight the machines are at the Grand. It's kind of a weird vibe there for $1 and a hot dog for $1, but no beer. Is it a good burger? There's no way we can get a burger here for $1.20, $1. There's no way, Phil. The cheapest burger I can get is In-N-Out for $4.25 and a double for $6.29 or something. It's amazing that you can get a burger for $1. That just absolutely amazes me. I don't know if you're in. Yeah, I don't like the high gravity beers. I never tried it. It's famous in Blackball. Go try it. Yeah, let's see what the hell. I couldn't find Blackpool on a map, but I would go there to try Dollar hamburger. It sounds different, but City Lights out is beautiful. Yes, the Queen City of the Chesapeake Bay drainage area. Good old Balmer. Man, we going down to Balmer this weekend. We gonna see them Orioles playing. And Frankie done hit his head on the cement, and it's easy to call the police, and the ambulance had to come. And remember, in Balmerese, you always drop a syllable of the word. How is the city doing, Lee? What are they doing with Harbor Place? I was there when Harbor Place opened in 1985. Yeah, the Orioles, they don't even get on track till June. They don't even get the season cracking. Get over that pink eye. Dude, we get a dollar hamburger and you don't know if it's a real beef or not. It's amazing to me that you can get one in the UK, a hamburger for £1 British. That's pretty amazing. Please hit the thumbs up if you've not done so. Let's take a second, hit the 3 dots and hit that thumbs up button. It's very appreciated. But stuff that we put in burgers here, they would never fly in the meat, I don't think, in the UK. But then on the other hand, I remember my father was stationed in London for a year doing something, and he said, I had chicken and it tasted like fish. And I couldn't figure out why. He's like, it took a while. Somebody's like, oh, they feed him fish meal. Our place is holding on, but city life is lacking. Yeah, city life is lacking. Lee, that's because the young people are just disappearing, and they're not there. Even the thugs in the inner city that used to hang around Harbor Place and invade the place on Sunday night, they're all grown up now. The Phillips Seafood Empire. Yeah, I think Friday night we're gonna hit the cemetery. Oh, it's been a while. Good Friday. It seems like a good night to go. They probably don't have sawdust in the UK putting hamburger like we do. Jeez, wow. Or put plastic in the baby formula like in China. When you and I lived in Baltimore, it was a good time. I don't know, Lee. I mean, I lived over on Little Italy, and Caroline Street was terrible there. The Perkins Homes projects, and somebody was always getting gunned down, and it was just brutal over there. I know you did some shine run. Made beer. I've never made beer at home, Mario. I would like to. Have you ever made a hamburger with all the fixings? I think I did. D made a good one. He made a pineapple teriyaki, which was delicious. I like to have a burger that's made with Lipton onion. They're really delicious, very juicy. I did shine for years here, legendary videos on moonshine. Yes, it was near the National Aquarium. Relatively close. Some very nice restaurants over there. Villaggi is, and there's a lot of good Italian restaurants in there. I lived right across the street from Nancy Pelosi's family tribe's house there. Yeah, bar hop there. That's it. You have you had what the hell was that? Oh, I can't remember. Some kind of crab place came in over there. Some bar. I just can't remember what it was. The name of it was, I don't know. I'm not sure about Tribe Tester, but the burger was a good one, Judy. It was teriyaki burger with pineapple. And I've never had pineapple before. A lot of it is having the good roll, the decent roll. And the crappy rolls I buy, they're just lousy. They just disintegrate. It was okay, but I didn't venture west too far. Mount Vernon is pretty fancy, Lee. Mount Vernon is pretty fancy. I lived with Nancy Pelosi, who was the former Speaker of the House and a very controversial member of Congress. Her maiden name was D'Alessandro. Her father was the mayor of Baltimore before, and her grandfather was a congressman. Went to school with my mother, quite a few years behind my mother, same school. But man, they fought like cats and dogs over there in that house. Fought like cats and dogs. Phil Warrior always comes in. They were always throwing shit and breaking stuff up at the house. They were very passionate. They were very loud. I have videos of tours showing you their home and stuff. Yeah, William Donald Schaefer that was the last good mayor Baltimore ever had. A lot of them ended up in jail. Seems like the population finally stabilized, maybe even grew a little bit there. I don't know. There's a lot of opportunities. I mean, they did a lot of stuff with the Canton waterfront, but you just can't beat the crime stuff, especially in West Baltimore. There, wow, Pennsylvania Avenue, and hey Jeff, Pennsylvania Avenue, and all over there. Walbrook, Cherry Hill, ooh, too much. Houses are all collapsed in, and it's just, there's just nothing really to support. Yet Under Armour established down there. Hey, I loved living in Italy. I had nothing against St. Leo's Church there. They had great festivals. I went when I was visiting. I just walked right down the basement, helped myself to cookies. And, hey, how you doing? Right? Yeah, I remember you. Hey, how you doing? Good people. Yeah, McCormick moving out of core downtown, but that's what allowed for Harbor Place to be built. That's where the Pratt Street Pavilion, or the Light Street Pavilion, was right where the McCormick building used to be. And you used to be able to smell when they were grinding cinnamon at McCormick, you could smell it all over the city. Nancy P. in a hot tub would probably call it a nightmare. Now the press secretary, yeah, that'd be a different story, Mario. I'd have to say no politics, please, but yeah. Yeah, there's some nice stuff down there. But it's similar to Tijuana. If you go 3 blocks outside of the core downtown area, except for northbound on Charles Street, then it's a whole world of hurt over there. You can go east, but you dare not go west from Charles Street, which is dead center of the city line there. Maybe it's different now because you have a great Ravens are a great sports team. The Orioles are a great sports team. I don't know. Downtown was never the same once they lost the Bullets basketball team. But just too much crime, too much of a crazy area. Good night, Alan. Thank you. Guys, I think that's my cue to close it down too. It's been a very family chat tonight. I really appreciate it. I got the gas. I'm going to go see the boss and Janet. I'll get a little video of just what we're having for lunch or whatever. But the boss is recovering. I'm not going to feature everybody on film and all that. Hey, Mystery. So I need to thank my moderators first and foremost, Ronnie, and Ronnie's always my right-hand man. Thank you very much, Ronnie. And we had Shemaine here and also Scottish Sarah. Thank you guys for everything that you do. It's been a really fun night tonight, and I appreciate it. So take care. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so. And I will see you guys tomorrow.